So what is going on, guys? I'm Black Ops Amazing. Welcome back to another video on the channel where today we're going to be talking everything Black Ops 6 Zombies, everything that we've just been told in the Xbox Game Showcase or the Black Ops Direct Showcase. Of course, most of it was about the campaign and multiplayer, but we did get some Zombies teasers, and we will, as always, be hearing more about it later on down the line. But, well, we've got a lot of juicy stuff to get into. So first, let me show you the teaser trailer that we got for Black Ops 6 Zombies. I will then do a separate video breaking the trailer down, but in this video, I'm going to explain everything that we know about it.
We've covered a lot today, but couldn't leave you without giving you just one more thing. Round-based Zombies is back, and we're picking up the Dark Aether storyline where we left it. We're excited to announce that there will be 2 brand new maps available at launch, with a curated mix of fan-favorite features and new elements to discover. For those new to Zombies, it's our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies, and tons of secrets to uncover. The legacy of Zombies is incredibly important to Treyarch, and we are so proud of what the mode is bringing to players in Black Ops 6. As you've heard today, the innovations in movement systems will also be coming to Zombies. Plus, there are many additional zombie-specific features, both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based Zombies. Be on the lookout for more intel coming later this year.
So you've just seen the trailer, you've just seen the director of Zombies, Kevin Drew, talk about it. Now, if you go onto the Black Ops 6 website, this contains campaign, MP, zombie stuff, different editions of the game, but even before you scroll down, in the background, there is what looks to be a small Zombies tease, because if you zoom in, you can see the letters JNS, meaning Janus. If you stayed up to date with the Cold War Zombies storyline, you will know all about Project Janus, and because BO6 Zombies is a sequel to the story we were told in Cold War Zombies, this is relevant because this is Richthofen's secret project. Towards the end of that game, it was being teased, and now in Black Ops 6, we're finally going to find out what Project Janus is. So there is a small Zombies teaser on the website before you even scroll down to the actual information. The document that it's on kind of looks like a blueprint for a piece of machinery that you would find on the Cyclotron, which was the device that you could find in D Machine that started the zombie outbreak. But if you continue to scroll down, you eventually get to this section. Let's ignore the campaign and MP stuff because we're interested in this section about zombies, and it says, Black Ops 6 marks the return of round-based zombies, the fan-favorite mode where players will take down hordes of the undead in 2 brand new maps at launch. Post-launch, players can look forward to even more exciting maps and groundbreaking experiences dropping into both multiplayer and zombies. So that is the first official description of BO6 Zombies. Now, we knew before this we were already getting 2 maps on day 1 from leaks. One of those maps has already officially been teased to us, which will take place on the Bonin Islands in Japan. These islands right here that we saw Dr. Pet go to in Cold War's final cutscene. So that will be one of the maps, and the other one will take place in West Virginia in a town called Liberty Falls. Yes, even though Black Ops 6 has had the most development time out of any Call of Duty ever, 4 years, a lot of people I think expected at least 4 round-based zombies maps at launch because we got that many with Black Ops 4, and this has had more development time. But for anyone who was expecting more, I would just say don't be disappointed because this is actually the norm, if not better. Black Ops 3, we only got 1 round-based map on day 1. However, if you wanted 2, you could have the Giant, which was a bonus map. You'd have to pay for it. With Black Ops 6, it sounds like you're getting 2 maps on day 1 for everyone who buys the game. It's not like a Black Ops 2 situation where you got Transit and then Nuketown was a bonus map that you had to purchase as an extra. In Black Ops 1 we got 5 and Kino. 5 was kind of like the bonus map in that game, although unlike the others you didn't have to pay for it. It sounds like in Black Ops 6, yes, you are getting 2 maps at launch, however both of them will be like main maps, equally as important as each other, equally as big as each other, and will equally give you as much story, as much Easter eggs, and as much to do as the other. So 2 big zombies maps, hopefully on launch. I think that is better than getting 4 maps that perhaps don't contain as much or end up releasing with bugs and glitches on day 1, kind of like we had with Black Ops 4. Having 2 really good ones on day 1 is a great situation, and like they also said, post-launch you can expect even more exciting maps. I'm guessing, as usual, we're going to be getting 4 zombies maps throughout this game's life cycle, so 1 every other season. Ideally I'd like a new zombies map every single season, but usually we have 4. So yeah, all sounds good on that front. What should be 2 top top tier zombies maps on day 1, and then at the very least 4 throughout the year until the next game. And as you can see alongside this, we got our first screenshot of 4 characters, 3 who we know very well, Weaver in the middle, and then on his right, Dr. Grey and Carver. However, this 4th character is brand new to us. Now, in our current situation in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, all of these characters are dead. Weaver, Grey and Carver, along with Strauss, who we don't see here, are lying dead around the table, so we know what's going to happen to them at the end of Black Ops 6. Somewhere along this storyline, they're going to die, but as of right now, they're still alive. And I was also about to say I'm wondering if this is a set cast of characters, but Treyarch have just tweeted out, Round-Based Zombies is back in Black Ops 6. The Dark Ether storyline picks up where we left off in Black Ops Cold War, with a dedicated crew and 2 brand new maps available at launch, Liberty Falls and Terminus Island. So it is confirmed that these characters here, Weaver, Grey and Carver, and this other woman, are the set cast of characters you can play as in Black Ops 6. Now, that does also make me wonder, are we going to be getting operators at the same time? And if so, surely it would have to be a system like we saw in World War II, where this is the set cast you can play as, but as an option, you can also replace them with operators. To be honest, I'm really surprised that we're getting a dedicated crew anyway, because operators I know bring in so much money for Activision. I'm surprised they've even let Treyarch do this, but yeah, we now have a dedicated crew back in Zombies, a set cast of characters like we saw all the way up until Black Ops 4, where they were then replaced with operators. Honestly, I'm really happy about this. This was my #1 thing that I wanted to change in Black Ops 6 Zombies. I'll be honest, I absolutely hated operators in Zombies just because it removed a really big aspect of emotion. If you care about the storyline, then perhaps this isn't a problem for you, but if you do enjoy the story, well, having a dedicated cast of characters is a great way to tell it. Removing that removes a big avenue of storytelling. So back in the old day, we would have the Ultimus characters or the Primus characters, Richtoff and Taki, Nikolai and Dempsey, telling the storyline through conversations that they'd have between one another or just separate quotes. Because we had operators in Cold War, Vanguard and Modern Warfare 3, and they weren't canon to the storyline, it didn't matter what happened to them because everybody could play as a different character. There wasn't that option for them to talk between one another and tell story. There wasn't that option for us to learn about their personal stories or learn anything about them. They couldn't tell the storyline through quotes because there wasn't a dedicated cast. That was huge in Call of Duty Zombies from a storyline point of view, and it was massively missing in Cold War. It almost made the most recent Zombies modes feel quite empty and soulless in terms of characters. So to know that we now have a dedicated cast of characters back in Zombies is great, because it means the story side of the game, perhaps it doesn't really matter from the gameplay side, but the storyline will be so much more better. I can promise you that. And these 4 characters that we're playing as, Weaver, Grey, Carver and this other woman, one makes me think, well, where is Strauss? What's happened to him? We know in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies he has died, so sometime throughout Black Ops 6 he will die, along with Weaver, Grey and Carver, because that's a sequel to Black Ops 6. We pretty much know what's going to happen at the end of this game, or at least halfway through it. So it makes me question, where is Dr. Strauss? Why has he been replaced with this new woman? Who is she? And why are these characters now in the field? Because in the previous game, Weaver, Grey and Carver were all in the office and it was up to us, the Requiem characters, to go in the field, do the dirty work and kill the zombies. But now it looks like these 3 are doing it themselves. So from a story point of view, this is amazing. And I think even from the gameplay side, just not having to listen to boring operators say random generic quotes will be nice as well. Oh, and of course in this tweet, Treyarch officially confirmed the names of the maps. So yeah, Liberty Falls was right. That's what the leakers told us. And Terminus is the name of this island map, Terminus Island, which we have also had some teasers towards as well. Treyarch also tweeted out the rumours were true. Gobblegums are coming back, they can be earned in game, more details to come. I'm guessing because Gobblegums have returned in Black Ops 6 Zombies, that might replace the revenue that Treyarch or Activision will end up losing out on, because we now have a dedicated cast instead of operators. I suspect people spending money on Gobblegums will replace that loss of revenue. And the final thing they've tweeted out so far, knowing me, they're going to say a lot more before I put this video up, but they said, the legacy of zombies is incredibly important to us, and we can't wait to share more zombie specific features later this year, which I think is really good, because you would have seen it even if you didn't quite feel it yourself. People have been shitting on Call of Duty Zombies over the past few years, so to know that it is so important to Treyarch, even though we knew it, just to read that is nice. It brings me a lot of hope. Kevin also said in that video, Black Ops 6 will include a mix of fan favourite features and new elements to discover. Every map is going to be packed with powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies and tons of secrets to uncover. The new movement style will also be coming, where you can dolphin dive backwards or to your left and right instead of just straight forwards, along with many other additional zombie specific features, both new and returning. So that's all we really know about this year's round-based zombies. For anyone who was wondering if Outbreak was going to return, maybe it will in season, but it's not going to be there at the start of the game. If it does come this year, it does seem like Treyarch want to focus on round-based specifically. So that's all the information we know about the game. I will now go and look at the trailer and do a full breakdown of that as well, because I suspect there's going to be a lot of Easter eggs. And if you have spotted anything, let me know in the comment section below. So there we go. As always, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you have, drop a like rating. Make sure you are subscribed to stay up to date with the latest content on the channel. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye.